day, man. Today was emotionally draining. I didn't do shit at work. Like, I didn't have a good day at work. But I mean, it was bad. It was just, I went in all fired. You know, every Saturday I go in all fired up, and then we were just like dead. Luckily, I did good yesterday, but I like to do these when I'm topping off. I mean, I do them every day, but I like to finish off my work week with something. Overthinking. I overthink a lot. Anything that's like emotionally, like I'm emotionally connected to, I overthink. So if it's like a person, place, or thing that I need, I either obsess, overthink, or I do both. Usually it's both. And then hopefully I don't go in with either anxiety or depression. I don't go in with anxiety or depression. There's some anxiety. I don't know. Anxiety is like another way of, like another form of fear. So I don't go with fear. Well, maybe there is fear. Actually, there is. So yes, I go in with fear. But it's not like scared like I'm going to get hurt. It's scared like I might not, like I might have said something wrong, or I might not be sure how something's going to play out, or like those kind of things. So that's fear. Yeah. How do we conquer that? Faith. Everything's going to work out just the way it's supposed to. I forget faith all the time. I talk about it daily. I talk about it all the time. And I forget about it. Because like because I know it's the go-to, right? So like, I know that it's the go-to. Like, it's like, let's see here. If I was in a medieval battle, right? And somebody swung a sword at me, then instinct, hopefully, then the thing of choice is the shield, right? Put the shield up, and boom, it hits the shield. But when it comes to like here, and it comes to, yeah, here, I be getting swung on, man. I get swung on, and what I do is I go like this, right? Oh, I'm driving. Anyways, instead of like, oh man, so that's what happens. I do that, and then it gets to like my neck, my jugular, right? I'm like, what the hell, man? And then I look down and I'm like, oh shit, the shield was right there. Well, that's how this works, right? So like, it's really hard for me sometimes when I'm in the middle of something to instinctively pull up the shield, but I'm working on that. And you know, by saying this out loud, maybe I'll remember this conversation. There's a lot of things I do through these videos that have helped me with like moving forward, you know, like I have to always carry that shield. See, what happens is things start going good for me, and then I like set it down. And then I like I go the distance, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my shield. I gotta go run back and get it. Well, that's like faith. Except for faith has the, like, I could mentally just put it on. But sometimes I leave it somewhere. At home. At work. In my car. And then I just go around like trying to block swords with my hands. And so, yeah, I gotta remember that, man. Let's go to Costco. I gotta remember that. Because you know, like, I need to walk around with my faith all the time. Because if I did that, and then I can just go about doing things, I'll say something to somebody, or I'll plan something with somebody, and it may not quite play out the way I wanted it to play out. And so what do? Anxiety, depression. I start going back to like, oh, this person doesn't like me because of how these other people didn't like me. Or oh my God, does this person like me? Or oh my God, does this person talk shit about me? Right? And sometimes, you know what it takes sometimes? sometimes what it takes is I'm like driving and I'm going through it in my head, because yeah, of course the shield is on my passenger seat, but I'm going through it in my head, and then all of a sudden I see like a homeless dude, or like, you know, I see somebody struggling, and then like I'm like, oh, and then I look down, I'm like, oh, and then I think about my problem that's really not as important when I think about it. Yeah, I gotta go through these motions. Wouldn't it be so nice to just like instinctively do this? Not give a fuck, or give a fuck but not give a fuck. Wouldn't it be so nice? And the thing is, like, so am I going to get to a point in my life where I'm going to instinctively be this way, or am I going to be the type of person that never can instinctively do it, but always has the tool available? Because I'll fuck around and just get all like, damn, I'm always gonna be like this. I think that's why it was so hard for me to accept I was an addict in the beginning years ago. Because I thought for sure, like, I walked away from it before. I didn't walk away, I moved away. So I gotta remember, don't say that. And then like on the vacation times, there were times that I did. So to say I had like a 7th year stretch is a lie. You know, so I gotta readjust my story. Oh, they're closed. That's okay, they were supposed to be closed. You know what would have really helped? If I would have planned it out better, and then I would have known they were closed. But that's okay, because it's just a thing. I'll go stop and get milk and shit somewhere else, or I'll go shopping tomorrow. I have tomorrow off when I have more time and I didn't work a bunch after work. And watch, you know what's gonna be funny? I'm gonna find out that, like, because they were closed and I got home at a certain time, I was supposed to get home at that time. See, that's that instinctively thing, that process of working through things, being able to do it like that. Because I know how I would be normally, be all pissed off that I got off the freeway and now I got to go all the way back around, like as if like a few minutes is really gonna, you know, bother. Like, it's not gonna matter. I'll forget about this like 45 minutes from now, or maybe a couple hours. But yeah, I feel like these videos are not just a journal for me; they're a reset. Because like it's hard for me to, like, a journal. You don't talk to a journal like this. I journaled for a year, and you know, so this is me expressing all my thoughts out loud on my camera and then just posting it. So it's kind of a journal. It is a journal because it's like what's going on with me. But it's also like, I know that somebody could be watching this. And so like I'm talking to people too, which is fine. It's cool. It's all good. For me, in my whole life, I've never done anything like this. And I've never done anything like this consistently like this. So the first time I'm ever doing it, I've done it consistently for almost a year now. I feel better. I'm going through something. Oh. And it's like I'm going through something right now where I'm hanging out with somebody and I don't know if I said the right thing or I said too much or any of that, you know, and it's like this overthinking thing. And the reality of it is this. I'm overthinking. Like, the bottom line is people tag along with me now, right? Or I tag along with them. we speed up, like, it's freeway. Sorry. And he probably felt bad too. And that's the way my life needs to be. If I really want to be a person that doesn't really need the validation of others, then I'm going to have to be in a position in my life to not need the validation of others. Like, so whatever somebody's thinking, I don't need to know. There's a lot of things I really, really want, but it's what I need. I don't need to know. And so, there it is. You know, my job, man, it takes a lot out of me mentally, even if we're not selling cars. It takes a lot out of me. But you know what's really cool? My son and I are going to go to the gym. He's finally stepped up. I told him, look, man, here's the deal. I want you to set a target date of when we're going to start. And then I'm not going to push you like to go like I'm going right now. But you're going to pick once a week. We'll do that consistently for a couple of weeks, and then you're going to pick twice a week. You know? And I know that he'll feel better about himself once he starts going regularly. The reason I know that is because I feel better about myself by doing that. I enjoy it. It's my meditation. It's my solitude. And so I know it's going to be good for him. And I wouldn't be a good enough father if I didn't. Attraction rather than promotion. He sees the results. You know, and he'll get them a lot faster than I have because I'm older. And he's not. You know, he's less than half my age. Well, at least he's not a quarter my age, like Lucy. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like a good dad, another good dad moment, you know, and so yeah, a lot of good things. Things are going good, and I need to quit overthinking shit. That's it. That's all. Quit overthinking. Quit overthinking. And just remember this, Rodney, if you end up watching this. Hold on. I got the beam of God coming on this. There we go. Remember this. Not too long ago, buddy, you were in a very dark place. A year ago, it was sunny like this, and you were miserable, and you were going home, and you had prayed, please don't let me get loaded. Please don't let me get loaded. And by the time you made it home and got your shit off, you were already plotting on how you were going to get loaded. And you knew it was going to happen. It's just how you were going to manipulate your way to get it. Like, that wasn't going to change. And guess what? You don't have to worry about that today. So all this shit that you've been stressing on, dude, all this shit that you've been stressing on, all of it, it doesn't compare to the stress that you had when you had finally made it through the week after using the weekend before. You got no sleep the weekend before. You were so tired all week. All you wanted to do is be able to sleep in and be able to get enough energy. And you did that over and over again, and you were destroying your body. By this time last year, you were destroying your body. And if you'd have kept doing it, you would be in such a bad place right now. You wouldn't have a job. You wouldn't have your car. You wouldn't have that place. You wouldn't be able to, you would be on the streets, or you would have done something. Who knows? You probably would have hurt yourself. Ended up in the hospital. Your kids taken away. So all this stuff that you be stressing on, dude, it's all good, man. It's all good. Wondering if you said the right thing. Wondering if you know, if that other person will ever talk to you again, wondering if none of it compares to, like, you're not going to get loaded tonight. And then you're going to go hang with your home group. And you're going to go to a movie. So, Rodney, congratulations. Keep doing it.